Hey guys, Sean with Custom Offsets, and it is American Truxx Week. A pretty new wheel company came out of nowhere, coming out with some extremely different designs, not following the trend, not copying everybody else. You'll see that each one of the American Truxx designs has quite a bit of difference to it as far as the typical, and they're doing their own thing. So every single day this week, we're gonna bring you a different American Truxx wheel design. We're gonna get into details of the finish. We're gonna show you some of the actual different cutouts, etches, raised spots, lower spots, whether they got the rivets on the lip, whether they've got the clean lip idea. And we're gonna bring you all the different sizes, all the different price points, tell you everything you've ever wanted to know about some of the hottest American Truxx wheels on the market. Let's go. Here we go, you guys, with American Truxx Week, day one, and we're gonna bring you the American Truxx Armor. So the Armor is going to be your street truck wheel, is pretty much what we've dubbed it. You'll see that's gonna come out in an 18x9, a 20x9, and a 20x12. Those are the only sizes. So that's pretty clear that they're going after the 18x9, 20x9, which is gonna be your stock suspension, maybe with a leveling kit, and then likely with a street tire or a mildly aggressive tire, kind of just going for that really clean look, because the spokes in these are gonna be the big, huge, blocky spokes. It's gonna be a 6-spoke design, so it's not your 5-star like all this, you know, the stock OEM wheels, but it's gonna be a big, blocky 6-spoke. And then they're gonna stick with just 2 finishes. So they're gonna have the chrome, which is the guy we have here, and the one we have here to give you some perspective is a 20x12, -44 offset. And then they're also gonna have the gloss black finish, and it's gonna be gloss black spokes, gloss black lip, and then they're gonna go ahead and machine the insides of each of these windows. So that black and machine look will give it kind of that higher end, you know, gloss black and machine look. So you can see that they're chasing after the level trucks. A little surprised they didn't do the 20x10 -25. That's what I would have done, American Truxx, if you're listening, because you still want to be able to hit the level trucks that don't want to have to modify their fenders significantly to run the 20x12 -44, especially the Chevy guys with their square wheel wells. So there's gonna be 2 finishes, pretty much your 3 sizes. They're gonna have a couple offsets in the 18x9 and the 20x9, and then like I said, 20x12 -44. So on the Armor, you're gonna see they did conserve the lip very well out in front, and remember this is a 20x12 -44. Out in the front of that spoke, you almost get to 6 inches, you're about 5 3/4, and then between the spokes to the ridge and the barrel, you're at 6 3/4. So on a 12 wide, you're typically trying to get to that 6-inch mark. To get 6 3/4 between those spokes, which is pretty much what you see when you look at this wheel, you don't really fixate on the in front of that. That's a really good sized lip. So I definitely call this a lip wheel, and I think that matches with the street theme that they're going after with that wheel. You'll see they are exposed lug nut. So you're gonna be able to run some spiked lugs on there. You're gonna see that with the chrome spikes, they're gonna vanish and give you that spiked lug nut look. So with the black spike lug nut, now you're really gonna see that accent color blasting off of the black in the logo. One thing I do notice on this one at least, and we'll look at the rest of them, I see that it kind of varies. The center cap on this American Truxx Armor is super tall. So it's probably almost 3 inches tall. So it's got a really tall cap, which pretty much consumes the whole spike lug nut. It sits down inside of the cap. So it gives kind of that clean, you know, my spike lug nuts are there, but it's not all about them look to the wheel. And that's pretty much gonna be it, except for price point. And price point on American Truxx will be consistent across the brand. I would call it competitive. You're talking, you know, a little over 1,200 bucks for the 20x12s. That's a pretty typical name brand wheel price. It'll be interesting to see, can American Truxx come out of nowhere and compete in that name brand price range. I think a lot of that will come with the quality and to see how they do standing up to the test of time. So that's gonna be your American Truxx Armor, and this is day one of American Truxx Week. See you tomorrow. Peace.